Hello and welcome to another episode of Behind the Barricade. This is your host, Rodney Harris. My co-host, Chris Carlos. Chris, how are you, buddy?
I'm good, dude.
Oh, man. Been a long day, ladies and gentlemen. Been a long day, but I'm powering through. Gonna need a whole lot of Gatorade. Battling a stomach bug. Trying to hold it up until Mark gets here. Then I'm going to try to sit back, relax, and let these gentlemen take over and give you guys the sweet content that you so deserve. You had a lot of good things coming out of this week in wrestling. The Cody Rhodes saga continues, as we don't know where Cody is going. As far as I know, the statement he made is that he's a stay-at-home dad. So kudos to him being a stay-at-home dad. And hey, if that's what he chooses to do for the rest of his life, I salute you, sir. It's all
Hey,
right.
Jeff.
Just go open with the check-in. How are you guys? How are you doing? I'm hanging on by a thread. Now, I have to say, we had some fun. Internet blew up because one certain NXT superstar's debut. I'm pretty sure you and Mark we're gonna jump into that. And well, was it a debut now? Well, a lot of people are very, very excited to see what Nikita Lyons can bring to the table. We're gonna touch on that today. We're also gonna touch on this Revolution pay-per-view that's coming up. A lot of good things to come out of this, but I have a fun fact for you guys that I want to throw out there before we start jumping into AEW, which we can segue from. I saw that Scorpio Sky was the last one to win the Revolution ladder match with the big gold ring. Since that winning of that big gold ring, he's had 5 matches in AEW over 366 days. That's tough to swallow,
5 singles matches?
5, yeah. That's tough to swallow. Clearly, at some point, you had him in high regard. That's a big spot to be in. And it just goes to show you that you got to get the booking corrected just a little bit, touch it up. Scorpio Sky is not the greatest wrestler in the world, but he's pretty damn good, reliable. You can count on him to put on a good match. If you're going to have him win a lot of matches and win rings, it's about time that you feature him, and also Ethan Page. So
it just screams gimmick then if they're not going to feature the dude that wins it.
Oh, yeah. It screams gimmick. It's hard to fathom why this is happening in AEW. But keep in mind, guys, they're still 3.5 years old. They're still growing. I have to always keep that in mind. I think they're older than what they are, but they're not. They're really 3 years young. It's going to be some bumps in the road. There's going to be some fine tuning that needs to be done. And as we've seen, Tony Khan, he sometimes gets it and sometimes doesn't. He too, this Wednesday has an announcement he's going to make. God only knows what that is, but
he's promising more big things.
Yeah, as you know, the network kind of wants him to do that every week on the spot on Busted Open. Just tell the fans, hey, what's coming, and to keep them intrigued, to keep those ratings boosted. And hey, listen, say what you want, call it what you want. I don't care if you don't believe that. That's whatever. But we understand business, and business is about selling advertisements. That's how you're going to get there. The more eyes, the more ads. So keep telling the people that big things are coming, and the people are going to start tuning in. Yo. Mark Ray, what's the check-in? Mark, what's going on, buddy?
What up, fellas? Sorry I'm a little late.
Hanging in by my thumbs. Just going over some things that we're going to touch on today. Man, like I said, Road is in full swing to Revolution, and also the road to WrestleMania weekend for NXT is in full swing as well. So hopefully we start to get some iron out on what's happening with Stand and Deliver, and get some iron down matches saying this is happening, that's happening. Because listen, WrestleMania weekend's right around the corner, folks.
They're actually going to do a Stand and Deliver?
Yeah, from what we heard, Stand and Deliver is supposed to take place 12 p.m. night, day one of WrestleMania.
Okay.
So you'll go from the American Airlines Arena and just go right over to Jerry's World, which is not that far away, but I'm happy to see NXT back in a large-scale arena again. Yeah. Even if they cut the arena in half, like most of the time they do in these shows now. They cut everything in half and have half of the back of the damn arena behind the Titantron. But the large crowd, it's a large-scale event. You want NXT in front of a large-scale crowd. Let's get them back on the road. Let's take them out of the damn Performance Center and let's do this. NXT should be featured every week in a major arena.
Absolutely.
Me and Chris have said it 100 times over. This is where they were at their peak. This is where they were making the most money. So why not take advantage?
Yeah, and I think by them going back on the road, it's definitely gonna boost the demographic.
Absolutely, it can't hurt it.
Yeah, you're just gonna spread. It's gonna you're gonna widen your what's the term I'm looking for?
Widen your horizons.
I get not so many words. Yeah.
Absolutely. You gotta get wide a little bit. So, guys, Here we go. Breakdown of this week's AEW Dynamite. Bryan Danielson taking on Daniel Garcia. Yeah, Penta taking on and Penta and Pac taking on Malachi Black and Brody King.
Penta Oscuro.
Oh, yes. What an entrance, man. Unbelievable. We'll talk about that. Man, that was amazing. Faces of Revolution ladder match qualifier. Phase 10 taking on Ricky Starks. You also had the tag team battle royal winner advances to Revolution. DBS championship match. Jade Cargill taking versus the Bunny. Oh, man.
That was a really good match, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of shocker. I kind of thought that the Bunny was going to be able to hold her own against Jade Cargill, but we'll jump into it.
I thought she could.
And it's kind of shocked me. It shocked me. Eddie Kingston and Chris Jericho face to face. So we had some moments in here. So let's jump right into it.
And we had a big moment too.
Oh yeah. So as you guys know, AEW. Well, my question is, where would you guys like to start?
We can start AEW. That's fine.
We'll start with AEW, but where would you like to start on?
Start with the elephant in the room, the MJF promo.
All right.
Let's go with that. Yeah.
All right. So MJF decided to cut in a compelling promo.
Yes.
Got emotional. Hit home. We talked about realism in pro wrestling, right? This was the grade of a level of realism that MJF, you get an A++ for. We're not talking about people's mothers that's drug addicts. We're talking about your experiences. We're talking about you, right? So we got too real before. Now you're understanding what we mean by give us the right amount of realism. Amazing promo. Spoke from the heart. Now, real tears, man, who knows? I'm not getting into semantics about whether tears real or not.
That's like an actor. They draw from an experience, and it makes them cry. That's all that was.
Come on, and listen, I heard the emotion in his voice. It's not like he doesn't, like he really meant every word he said.
No, he really did.
And you see the videos and the pictures of him back in the day meeting Punk, and then Punk leaving. It was so compelling because for a second he had us believing that Punk will leave him again.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple. He basically was telling you guys that he will do this again.
Yep.
And I loved every minute of it. I thought it was great. I was laughing at some point. I was like, damn, is he crying? So me and Josh Mitchell were like, okay, we got tears from CM Punk. It was kind of like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. But Punk coming out at the end of it, asking him, is that true? Was even more compelling. Because it showed the heart that CM Punk has.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, listen, man, I'm sorry I left all you guys because I had to get me right. But damn, I didn't know I affected you like that, man. I'm sorry. And for a second, we thought that it was real. And it was real in a lot of ways. So I don't know what's real and what's not for him. Maybe he truly felt that way. I don't know. I might be getting worked. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was just well done.
Well done.
Well done by both of them. I mean, CM Punk didn't come out there because of his upset watching the promo. It was scripted. Everything we saw was scripted. MJF has acting chops, obviously, to make that shit believable, and he did a really good job of it. And like I said, if you sit down and talk to any actors, they when they have a scene where they have to get emotional or cry, they pull from real life experiences, and it makes them cry.
Yeah,
and that's what he did. And CM Punk coming down, I thought it was kind of. I never, I'm like, that kind of I say put a little damper on it for me because I knew it wasn't real, and I didn't think it was needed that he came
Okay.
out. They're in the back, and CM Punk, here's your cue. Go out there and go coddle MJF, and that's what happened.
I would at least wanted to see if he would have just shook his head. It's like, I don't believe you. Like you're playing these games, you think you can get in my head. Well, listen, when we step in that ring, I don't care if I left you. Just go complete. Because at this point, if he does that, he goes heel. And a lot of people are like, well, Punk is the face. Listen, it doesn't really matter at this point. This has gotten personal now. So it doesn't matter who's heel or who's face. It's personal. And yeah, I got wrapped up in it, man. He sold me. I'm sorry. He did it again. It's like the scene from the other guys where the guy, they're trying to arrest this one man, and he keeps giving them gifts and every time he goes into the office, Nick tickets, Jersey Boy tickets. They can't. He keeps getting it. No, but it's the truth.
Cucumber water.
Yeah, cucumber water. Like they got it. So look, I have to give both of the gentlemen so much credit. Like we said before, Punk has done nothing but elevate MGF in so many ways here. Chris, you died. You said you wanted to see this kid get back in the ring. You got your wish.
Yeah.
You said you wanted to see a different side of him, other than just the talking shit CM Punk. I mean, talking shit MJF. You got that. I think he answered the bell. I'm ready to see him take that next step.
Word.
Oh man,
Absolutely.
It was good, man. It was solid.
But yeah, he worked us, man. He got me. Well, he got me. I was shocked.
Jessica Hoffman said the other promo I loved was Y2J, Ortiz, and Santana.
But
that was a good promo.
But listen. All right, so since we brought that up, let's compare the two, right? Now, those are two men on two different wavelengths, in my opinion. CM Punk and MJF, and Y2J can talk himself. He can talk his ass off. So let's give some credit to the future Hall of Famer right there. Yeah. But Eddie Kingston, the elevation and evolvement of Eddie Kingston is like a Pokemon.
Yeah,
he has blossomed every chance he's got to step on television. It was just this chubby dude just walking out there, brawler, just weird, just looking weird. Like, all right, it looks like somebody's uncle that just decided he wanted to wrestle. To now, he's showing a character. He's showing emotion. He's drawing it out.
Yeah.
But you put him in there with a good dance partner like Y2J. Fireworks.
Absolutely.
So I think both promos are solid. I think the Santana Ortiz relationship with Eddie goes so deep that it doesn't have to end here. It can go a little further than just Revolution. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Let's say you guys.
Yeah. The only problem I have with it is Eddie claiming he's brothers with everybody. Like,
yeah, that shit's got to stop.
You know, and brothers with Penta, with Ray Phoenix. I mean, we get it, Eddie. You're one of the boys.
You want to hear something funny?
We get it.
I didn't even realize that. Look at that. This is why I love this show. You see things from other perspectives. I didn't even pick up on that.
You get so used to seeing
John Moxley. He's got these tight bonds with everybody.
Yeah.
You get so used to seeing the same thing over and over again. Sometimes you don't realize it.
Yeah. But I definitely want to give some credit to him. He has definitely stepped his game up.
And I think when it comes to cutting promos, obviously Santana and Ortiz learned a lot from Chris, but Eddie brings that raw feel to it, like that only you can get from Eddie Kingston.
Well, it's always going to be real with him.
Yeah.
He's
and I feel like Santana and Ortiz can learn a lot from Eddie.
I'm pretty sure they have. I'm pretty sure they used a lot to propel them. Work together for a while, a very long time. So that should be fun. Mitch, if you tell me this match one more time, I'll take my leg off.
You bring this match up every week, bro.
Briscoes versus Lucha Bros, March 11th. Hog is a great thing. Wonderful promotion. Shout out to Sir Wilkins, who's doing a great job of the Job to his podcast, doing the hosting. at Hog. Wonderful job. Also, I won't be there, Mitch. I won't be there, buddy. So
yeah, I don't have
enjoy, brother. Enjoy. Now that we got the promos out of the way, let's jump into
I know the question was asked last week if we see Eddie Kingston as the world champion, and I don't.
I don't know about that. I'll give him credit.
Someone asked it on the show last week. And there's no.
Nah, I'm not. I don't see
no.
He's not world championship material.
No. That's what Jericho was basically telling him.
It's like, you're just not on my level, kid.
Jericho was basically telling him that. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And I know that they try their best to sit there and say, "Oh man, they can definitely make it work." Oh man, he can definitely put the strap on him.
No.
I like Mitch's comment here. Maybe TNT, maybe
tag team. Sure.
Oh yeah, tag team. I can see him running. He just not a partner, but not world champ. No. I don't know, because remember that's the face of your company. You got to sell tickets based off of Eddie Kingston.
And I hope we don't see a match where Eddie Kingston is somewhat injured and he really doesn't do shit, because we've seen this before, where when he was tagging with Moxley, he was just fucking hanging around on the outside half the time. Moxley did all the heavy work.
Yep.
And I really don't want to see it again. If he's calling for the old Jericho to come out and all this other shit, Eddie, get your ass to the gym and fucking give me some good wrestling, please. And, maybe beef up your chest a little bit and look like a performer, because I'm sorry, it's still an issue for me.
Gotta do some gut busters, brother.
Dude, I mean, come on now. They're giving him the opportunity. That's what bothers me. You're getting the opportunity, but you're not putting the work in behind the scenes. Now, and again, people are going to criticize. Sure, he goes and does bumps and shit like that. They all do. All right, but there's a lot more work he could be putting into himself to make it more believable. And then maybe I would sit here and say he could be world champion.
If he got his body right, like I said, get a little Russian twist in, just some cardio, some calisthenics, man. Yeah, I'm no sidebar. I wanted to talk to Chris about this because we're big in sports. We talk about, and this applies to pro wrestling too. I just feel like nobody's dedicated to their craft enough to want to be great. And you invest in your body, folks. Invest in your body. Your body is an investment. Yeah. The trainer you hire and the meal plan you put yourself on is going to make you mucha dinero.
Look at Danielson, right? Look at John Moxley. John Moxley goes to take care of personal issues. He easily could have came back out of shape. He came back in better shape.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he really did.
So there's a difference, and you can tell those dudes are serious about their craft.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Eddie Kingston as a character? Sure, I like him. He adds as a character to AEW. But him as his top flight wrestler in these top flight moments, I'm still not buying it.
Mitch asked Eddie Kingston for a cigarette.
Moxley smokes too, Mitch, so that thing goes out the window.
Mitch asked Eddie Kingston for a cigarette after the show. Yo, can you bust me down?
Mickey Mantle smoked in the dugout, Mitch, so.
That man was killing the baseball.
Yeah, there's that. So
Babe Ruth. Oh, look, but that's the biggest difference was those guys wanted to be great.
Yeah, Keith Hernandez.
So let's stop with the. I have a big issue. I have a big issue with guys not wanting to be great, and I see it in sports all the time. A situation happened yesterday that made me sick to my stomach. Probably why I'm sick now. But it just. Guys don't want to be great, man. Don't want to be great. And with pro wrestling, I said it before, and I'm gonna knock the guys. If you come into this job out of shape, it's a part of your job description, folks.
Yeah, we're knocking you.
It's a part of your job description. At least, like I said, the Al Snows of the world were in shape. At least Al was in shape. Steve was in shape. So yeah, you can be a jobber. Hell, you can be a jobber. Nails, at least Nails was in shape. Somewhat.
Yeah. But, I mean, listen, you can come in all shapes and sizes. You don't have, but you need to be in shape.
Yeah, I don't want you huffing and belly and
Yeah,
crazy.
no, I don't want you looking like me when you're on the fucking TV. I'm sorry, because like I said, when I played ball in college, I did not. I fit the part. I put the work in. You had to. You just can't just roll up and say I'm here. You know, and I took a 2.5 year hiatus from high school to college.
Yeah.
So I easily could have just sat there and rested on my laurels. But no, I worked harder to walk in there the way I did. So I don't want to hear it, people. And you can criticize me. I'm 51 years old. My athletic career is long over. So I can look the way I look now.
But you're in shape. You're in good health.
Yeah, I'm in good health. But, you know,
like you're not like you're not. You can run. No. You can run up the block. Like I feel like sometimes I look at Eddie and I'm like, yeah, Eddie's blowing up. It's 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, understanding guys like Viscera, those are special attractions. I'm not
exactly.
Those are special attraction guys.
Yeah.
Like King Kong Bundy, Viscera, Great Khali. Even Great Khali was in shape.
Yeah.
He was jacked out of his mind. So don't act like he wasn't.
Guys, at one point, yeah, he was.
There's a picture of him when he was feuding with the Undertaker. That man was flexing. I was like, damn. Great Khali was cut up.
Great Khali, yeah.
He cut up a little bit K-leg now. Got to get that worked on. Kind of scary to watch him stand up, but you know, he'll be all right. Just talk to Kevin Nash where he got his knees done. But understandable. I get it. It's very, very difficult for guys to get cheap, but invest. You got enough money. Get a trainer. Get a meal plan. Get yourself right. Still is Jack Khali. How do you know, Mitch? You was in the shower? You saw him? You saw him with his shirt off, Mitch?
Mitch was creeping around.
Mitch was peeking behind the corner, just like, okay, is that Khali? Maybe he smokes. I can
is that Great Khali?
Yeah, I can get a cigarette off of him.
You got a noopy?
That's
Mitch is sponging noopies off the Great Khali.
Oh, God. All right, so tag team battle royal, winner advances to Revolution, right? So a lot of good teams involved in this, and you know you got the Party Young Bucks. You have FPR. You have.
I hated it.
It was, to me, it was a little bit of a cluster.
It was a clusterfuck.
And
yeah.
I was like, I don't know if the little one's watching. I won't see me cursing. But yeah, it was a little bit of a hot mess. The right team won. Red Dragon, kind of foreseen that coming.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how.
But that shit was all over the place, bro. Like it's one of those things. We've talked about it. It's all over the place when you have something like that. It's hard to follow because all the different camera angles at one time. It's very hard to follow.
You go
picture. And then you know how it ends up with one guy from each team at the end. Like so predictable.
I can't say I didn't see that coming.
You know, with all those great tag teams, couldn't you have made a tournament and stretched it out over a few weeks, and then you would have had some really good matches?
Chris,
absolutely.
You know, when I say they have the best tag team division in pro wrestling, they got the best tag team division in pro wrestling.
Yeah,
they do. Let's just call it what it is. Why not drag this out? Over Dark, over all the other outlets. Why put them all in a ring and have them just run into each other? It was a mess.
Train wreck.
It was a mess, and like I said, right team won. I can see that happening. But hey, good luck to everyone that competed. You know, Red Dragon. Will we see Red Dragon grace our presence with tag team titles?
Well, can we see Red Dragon have a tag team match first?
That's fair.
We haven't seen it.
I want to see a tag. You know me, tornado tag, baby. That tag team title match.
They talked about it. I don't remember when they talked about it. They said the triple tornado tag.
Triple. Come on, don't make a triple. See,
I can't remember what show it was on.
Mitch is going to see Elton John. Mitch, is that Elton John you're going to see?
Yes, he is. He want to do the Crocodile Rock. My man said, Mitch said, I'm gonna wear my baseball uniform in the pants. You got your bell bottoms ready, Mitch? Mitch is on the train just singing Rocket Man, the top of his lungs. Boy. That's a sight to see right there, buddy. Nah, but let us know how it is, bud. Mitch, shout out to you, man. Always in the comment section, always fun. I poke at you, Mitch, but you're my guy. You know that. He's my man, 50 grand. Now, we talked about this. Yeah, MJF. Damn. Death Triangle. The Knights of the Black Throne.
The redundant tag team name.
Okay. Let's get it correct. House of Black
Presents.
Yeah.
Fill me in, guys, because I totally fucking fell asleep during this
The
match.
Kings of the Black
I
Throne.
was so mad at myself.
It was a good match. But we
It's
had
short.
it was short because we had a sort of a debut.
Yes.
Buddy Matthews.
Yeah, Buddy Matthews.
Buddy Matthews shows up.
Yes.
And Buddy, let me tell you something about him. Now you talking about a guy that's chiseled like a Greek god.
It says Buddy Matthews.
Listen, I know Alexa Bliss just had her bachelorette party. I saw the pictures. She was at one of those man clubs. Okay, Buddy Matthews could have been on stage, man. Trying to win her back. Don't get married to that man. Go home with me. That's how this man built like a Greek god, brother. And he looks in shit. He
Man,
always
built like a damn Chippendales dancer.
No, he's huge.
Huge.
He's huge. Now he's not Enzo. I think Enzo's on the juice. If you have you seen Enzo recently, Chris?
I haven't seen the picture, but I'm looking for it.
I'm gonna look that up actually.
Just look at his traps. His traps alone, Chris. You gonna say he's on the juice?
All right.
He's taking the same shit Morrissey's taking. I guarantee you, because he too. I think he's on the juice. But nonetheless, Buddy Matthews was great. He's always been a phenomenal talent.
Oh yeah, Enzo is fucking jacked, bro. Look at this. Hold on,
He's on the juice, man.
I'll turn the filter off.
But Buddy looks amazing, and I can't wait to see Buddy get in the ring because he's always been
Look at this, Chris. Enzo's fucking jacked, bro.
Oh jeez.
He's on the juice, my brother.
Yeah.
Nobody look how small he was to what he got. He was nothing. He got tossed around like a rag doll. What the fuck? What happened? You want the juice? So, Buddy Matthews, what can he bring to the table in AEW? Can you see him challenging for a singles championship? Where do they go? I know it's early. I know he just got there. But what do you see fantasy booking wise? Where do you want to see him play out and fall in line to?
Off the top of my head, I guess he's gonna go with a Pac or a Penta, based on what happened last week. I like him a lot better in that little group than the other dude, than King.
Yeah.
Still not sold on King.
Yeah, man, got the cottage cheese.
But I think he adds to them because like I just said, I'm not too sold on King. But yeah, he looked phenomenal. I mean, I hope he comes in there and they use him correctly and he gets a better push than he ever did down at the other place.
Absolutely.
And I could see him TNT championship. I could see maybe, depending on how they build the character, fighting for titles.
Mark, what do you say? What do you think about Mr. Murphy? Buddy Matthews, excuse me.
I'm gonna go spin off what Chris said. I hope that AEW treats him right. Because last thing I want to see is a guy with such talent wind up on Dark.
Okay.
And just get used on Dark. And maybe have a match occasionally on Rampage and then go right back to being on Dark.
I would say right now, Mitch, did you make a very good point? The 6-man tag titles. You have so many factions that you might need to implement that.
Have they ever had that in a brand?
They do have it. I had it in ROH.
Yeah, they had 3-man.
Yeah, they've had it in other brands.
Yep.
New Japan has it, right?
Yep. Like ROH. Come on, look.
Okay.
You gotta understand. What I loved about this was to see this man come back, look great. But one thing I would ask was a little bit more aggression. You can't look like that and do what you did, man. I wanted you to rip somebody's head off. I wanted you to really take it to him. I'm not saying bury him, but hell, make a statement.
Well, wasn't he held back by Malachi Black?
Oh yeah, that is true. Push his
You know,
ass
he
out
was
the
held
way.
back.
Yeah, push his ass out the way. Like I'm here to make a statement.
Yeah, they don't do
Like
shit like that no more.
you gotta make him debut with some pop. That guy looked tremendous, and I just felt like it was lacking just a tad bit. I wanted a little bit more of aggression.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
Hey, look, big ups to him. He's gonna get paid. Hopefully, he makes his rounds here and does well. Hopefully, he does well. I can only see good things.
Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah. Now, Face of the Revolution ladder match qualifier. They had Phase 10 taking on Ricky Starks. Now, we talked about this before about the FTW Championship. At some point, when will this be addressed? Because here he is challenging for a ladder match where he gets a title shot, but he has a full title on his shoulder that he's not using.
Oh shit!
He's already got a title.
Like you can be used. I look at that as your European title over there. I look at that as your option title where you want to have a quick, good, solid start the show off match.
I feel like and I feel like the title itself, I feel like it needs a little more recognition. Bring it into play. It don't get enough recognition, because you need another title. You have just the world title, and then you have the tag team titles,
and the
TNT title. But maybe we could squeeze in one more.
Sure.
I think you're gonna have to make a choice. Either you're gonna squeeze in the 6-man or you're gonna squeeze in the FTW. I say squeeze in the FTW.
Give me something.
Do both. Listen.
Do both.
You have the roster size. That's not an excuse. I don't want to hear about, well, we don't really have the bodies and there's not enough TV time. You created all these shows. Use them. Use the airtime, whatever you can.
They can absolutely squeeze it in.
Yeah.
He's on there anyway with it, so it's already squeezed in.
You couldn't just make this a qualifying match on top of that for the FTW Championship?
Huh?
So, hey, listen, I'm FTW champ and I qualify for the match. Check that out. So, just to give it some recognition, I just felt like Taz brought it in for a reason. They put it on the right guy. And I just dropped the ball with that. Speaking of that, Chris, what do you think about him getting his last year picked up? They picked up his last year of his option on his contract.
Who, Cade?
On Cade, yeah.
AEW picked it up?
First of all, I didn't know. I didn't know that there were options on wrestling contracts. Like this is the NFL. Like, I'm gonna pick up your 5th-year option.
Yeah, no.
That's not a bad deal.
That's the thing that AEW is doing now. They're doing that. So Tony Khan's been talking about this, and I've heard this for a while, because he obviously has realized that, and he's listened to the fans, that they have so much talent that's on there that's wasted. So I think after the whole thing that happened with Big Swole, Tony Khan decided to go by maybe yearly contracts or limited contracts or show to show contracts, stuff like that. Yeah.
No, he's got NFL. He's bringing the NFL experience he has by doing the whatever, like the quarterbacks. The first round quarterbacks have the 5th-year option. The first round draft picks have the 5th-year option. That's what he's bringing in. I just don't understand. It doesn't explain to me where Brian Cage has been.
According to the reports, Brian Cage was shocked.
That they picked it up?
As well as the talent in the back that kind of was like, huh? I thought you were going to let him walk. Like, you really going to... So clearly they must have some plans for Brian Cage in the near future. Would love to see him back. I've been begging for him to come back.
He wasn't hurt. He wasn't...
They just haven't had nothing for him.
Just have him he's being paid with nothing to do.
He's being Goliath.
Now you have the sufficient amount of big men to put him up against. Put him up against Keith Lee. Put him up against Wardlow. Put him up against Big Hobbs, bro. Like,
the excuse of he's just too big. But he can wrestle with anybody. Big, small, woman, male, don't matter. He can roll in there with anyone and put on a show.
We
the
all know
problem.
Brian Cage is talented.
Oh yeah, the fact that they don't do nothing with him is just beyond me. I think they have a star. He is a star-studded performer. So good kudos to them for picking up his 50 option. Now let's do something with it. All right,
Yeah, let's do something.
let's go with it. Well, come on, what do you pick him up for? Sit at home? Like I don't understand. The first thing I would do is put him on Wednesday immediately. Put him in a situation. Chase Ricky Stark's ass around. Cost him the opportunity in the ladder match. There you go.
We'll put him in the ladder match.
Put him in the ladder match. Wasn't he the surprise entrance? No, that was
the
double or nothing.
The double or nothing, but it was a ladder match.
Yeah, he was the surprise entrance.
He won the chip, right? He got the chip.
Yeah.
Well, what exactly? Since you mentioned it, Mark, what exactly happened to Big Swole other than a contract ran out? Like, I'm still trying to. Like,
he didn't want to. He
want to resign her. That was it.
Yeah, he didn't want to resign her. So he started making points where, and touching base on where he wasn't gonna have any more like wasted talent like that anymore. Because obviously he realized that, yeah, she is talented, but he just didn't feel like she was talented enough to be there.
I think
he didn't want to make that mistake again.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mark. I think that he talked himself into a corner.
He did talk himself into a corner big time.
And he made a comment about her talent. And he had
by him simply bringing the word talent into it, fucked him over big time.
He should have stuck to his guns.
He just I would have said, look, I let her contract expire because I felt like there was nothing there to bring to the table here at AEW.
He could have just simply said, he could have literally just simply said that we just had no chemistry with her in AEW anymore. That's it. And it would have made it sound 10 times better.
It happened with
even with what he said, it's the truth. That's how he felt. Stick to your guns.
Stick to your guns.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that he was.
He didn't disparage the woman. He just
100%, but
he didn't feel that she had enough talent to stay.
And granted, if we agree or disagree, that's for the court of public opinion. As a businessman, you had to make the right move for your business.
Yeah, just stick to your guns and stop the rolling back on because you got beat up on Twitter over it.
Yeah,
and this whole Big Swole thing still amazes me that
stop tweeting.
He gets this much attention.
Just get off of Twitter. Like how many times I keep saying it? Don't hit. Herm Edwards once said, "Don't press in."
Yeah.
Don't press in. He tells his players all the time in Arizona State, "Don't press in."
But if you do,
you better stand up on yours.
And it's not derogatory, then it is what it is. He didn't challenge her womanhood. He didn't challenge her as a person.
No,
he gave his opinion as the boss. I didn't feel she had enough talent to stay here, and I didn't offer her a contract. There is nothing wrong with saying that.
And then it just took this wide left turn.
Well,
should have taken.
You know, the state in which we're living right now took that left turn because it went somewhere where it shouldn't have gone.
It just didn't. It's
just a business move, man. I can't. Why can't a business move just happen? It doesn't matter what the situation is, man, woman, female.
It's a business decision.
This is business. Shit happens.
Black, white, blue, yellow. Yeah.
Look at the people Vince get rid of it, but everyone's clamoring over Big Swole. I don't understand it. The only reason they're clamoring over her because she didn't get a contract. And if she was so good, where's all the offers coming from the other companies? I haven't heard of one offer coming from another company.
Yeah, me neither.
So
ever since that happened,
I do feel that she's very talented.
I don't think she was that good. If she was good, she'd have offers.
She was good in indie.
And some people are just built for the indie scene. Sometimes it doesn't translate onto the live television.
She was great in indie.
Oh, it's still great in indie. Like, but hey, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. All right,
moving down the line. A TBS championship match. Jade Cargill taking on the Bunny.
Yes.
The Bunny.
It was a good match.
It really was a good match. And I was kind of, I knew that the Bunny had aggression. I knew that, but I was like, ooh, the Bunny right here showing me something. Show me something I haven't seen in a little while from her.
Yeah, word. I didn't
Yeah.
know she had that much aggression to hold up against Jade.
The
Yeah.
bunny's got a long hit. She's a well seasoned vet when it comes to professional wrestling.
Like she gets
And
it.
speaking of which, I really like Jade's new hair color.
Oh, all right.
I think it works well.
Oh, it's appealing to you, huh?
It is
Yeah, the
very
color was
appealing.
cool.
So look, at some point, we look at Jade Cargill and say, who can take this woman out, right?
That is a beautiful.
She's so big, she's huge, like she's dominant, she's powerful. Now, I know the bot. Look, I want to address something real quick. Can we lay off the botch fest situation, please? People make mistakes in the ring. All right, Botchamania is funny. We laugh. We get a good laugh at it. Yada yada yada. But she botches a lot though. Who doesn't? I can show you clips right now of Sasha Banks botching,
Oh yeah.
Charlotte Flair botching, Becky Lynch botching. So guys, don't.
Well, see, the problem with her botching is with who they're putting her in the ring
That is true.
with the squash matches, because she needs to wrestle talented wrestlers so they could, get through the process. And the bunny, like I said, she's a seasoned vet. She can carry a match. She can walk her through. She can bring her through that match. And they need to start the botch matches. Listen, the Goldberg shit was done years ago. Let's do something different, please, and let's get her in there with some talented women that could help her through some of the inexperience that she has.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, I just think that Jade has a very, 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 very bright future in pro wrestling, man. And I see her doing some big things. I really do.
Facts.
Oh, but hey, the bunny, give her credit. She held her own.
Bunny's
She's
a
always
former
been
champ.
talented. Former champ. Now, I was like, you really didn't see that in a long time out of her, and then you get that, and you're like, wow, she's amazing. She really is. She can sell it. But
Yeah,
man, we had Brian Danielson taking on Daniel Garcia.
Well, we got the follow up though. You got the.
Yes,
she'll be taking on Ty Conti this week.
Oh yeah, the way Ty hit the ring, by the way.
Yeah,
that's the way somebody's supposed to hit the ring.
Yeah,
you hit the ring, you get it right up in her nose, right up in her face.
Very aggressive.
That's what you did.
I like that.
She ran out there, hit that ring, was ready for her. Look,
I was waiting for that, man.
You want to talk shit, you get hit. How about that?
Yeah, word.
So I'll take it.
Sammy been teaching her some things.
I know. Just listen. Sammy's like, listen, we gotta get that fire in you, and she has definitely stepped her game up. Always been talented, just never used properly. But here she found a home, and look up talent. That talent is now shining through. So kudos to her as well. Here we are, boys. We are at the fun stuff. Brian Danielson taking on a young, talented Daniel Garcia. Now,
which was a great match.
He's been putting on some gems with whoever's been in there with him. It doesn't matter if it's a young guy, old guy. Yeah. He's just been a star.
He's a machine.
He really put Daniel Garcia over in that match.
Did he? I don't ever want to hear somebody say, "Oh, he didn't do it. He's been burying a lot." No. He's been doing a job the same way that everybody's been doing a job since they got there.
And even the commentators were saying that they did not expect that out of Daniel Garcia.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna just run real quick. Keep going. I got a question to pose to you guys. With Brian Danielson being on this tear, and Jon Moxley just really wrecking havoc and really trying to get this team going, do you think that this team might be too dominant in AEW?
Chris, you want to put your take first?
No, go ahead.
It could potentially be, because you have two heavy hitters like Brian Danielson and Jon Moxley, and these guys are so talented in their craft. And these guys themselves are just so good at putting these young guys over. I think that honestly, if they are to form a faction together, it's gonna be freaking insane. It's probably gonna be one of the best factions we've seen in a long time.
Well, he's already been a part of that, Moxley, so
Yeah,
it would just be repeating itself.
yeah.
So
Moxley's been
it could definitely work.
but I think it would be a super dominant faction in AEW.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they would just take over the game. They really would.
They would run roughshod through the whole company like they should at this point.
Yeah. It would probably be the best thing since Undisputed Era.
In my opinion, it's still the top two in that company. When Moxley's right and the way Danielson is performing, they're the top two. People can argue with me over it, but they're the top two. And they don't need the belts right now to say they're the top two, but they are.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just wondering who they're going to bring along with them.
Yeah, I mean, there's been talks about Big Shotty Lee Johnson. That's a good kid. That kid's got talent.
Yeah.
I can definitely see them training him. Maybe Lee Moriarty now. And,
yeah, I'm just wondering how they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Are these guys going to be on stage with them every week?
Are we going to do a 4 or are we going to do a 5?
Well, see, he mentioned a lot of talent. So what exactly, how they're going to go about it? They're not going to bring 10 guys out there with them every week. So I'm just wondering.
That's too much.
What their thing is, how they're going to influence the young talent and still be on the TV and showing you that they're part of the group.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know.
But at a certain, like I said, at a certain point, both of them got to be back in the title picture.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Whether it's a tag team title picture or one of them's holding the TNT title and the other's holding the world title. Either or, because I feel like if one of them's, obviously we know Mox is capable of being a world champion. Mox was probably one of the greatest world champions they've had thus far. He was the first
one they've had.
He was the first. He came out. He regularly defended that title.
He defended every week.
And I feel like though if Bryan Danielson was to hold the TNT title, he'd elevate that title.
Well, I think that's getting elevated anyway.
But I feel like Sammy's doing a great job. But I feel like if it was on a person of Bryan Daniels' caliber, it would just bring the title to a whole new level.
Yeah, but then agreed. But then you're going to deal with.
You're gonna deal with the hate. You're gonna deal with
you can deal with like WWE. You're gonna have 2 equal titles.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you want 2 equal titles, or you still want one to outshine the other?
Yeah,
that's why I think Danielson just takes the big belt.
But do you feel like maybe it could make the TNT title somewhat more like the IC title?
It would be reminiscent of when Rob Van Dam had the TV title.
Yeah,
with ECW. Okay. He was bigger than the actual champion. Made that title bigger than the ECW champion at the time. So yeah, it could be as big as the Intercontinental title. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm back.
I definitely think so.
Did you catch any of that, Rodney?
Yes, I did. I got some of it. I'll do both of your takes.
Yeah, Rodney, how do you think they're going to use the young guys?
You're a little dark there, Rodney.
What's going on that they're bringing up?
There we go.
I think at this point, you're going to use some of them as jobbers, of course, to put talent over. But then, on top of that, you're going to have some of these guys get featured the same way you see them featured with Daniel Bryan. And you got to have them featured in these matches, these critical matches. such as with the Kenny Omegas of the world and the CM
Yeah,
Punks
no,
of the
like,
world.
how do you think the group is going to form? Like, are
Oh,
they going to have 5 of these dudes with them every week? You know what I'm saying? Like, how
Yeah.
are they going to?
Are we
Is it
gonna
going to
do
be like
4, 5,
Nexus?
6?
Yeah,
oh,
like, how are they?
I think it's going to be more of a nexus.
Yeah.
You're going to have to get a couple of these guys. Obviously, it won't be as cheesy as Nexus, but you're going to get a couple of these guys out here. Dale Bryant knows how to run a faction. Well, run and also work with. He was a part of that Nexus deal, and that Nexus deal wasn't bad the first
No.
go round where he got fired.
No, if you look at all the guys that came out of there,
Yeah, it actually turned out to be really, really well. Do really well. So I think for the kids, this is something big for them. Who wouldn't want to stand next to Daniel Bryan and John Moxley, right? Come on, I'm trying to propel my wrestling career, and I was in a faction with John Moxley and Bryan Danielson. Come on now. I think they're gonna pick and choose who they like, and that's why Bryan is working these guys. He's stretching them to see if they're gonna fit, and I think they will fit. I think that but you can't parade 18 guys out there like the corporate damn ministry.
that's what I'm saying.
You got to poke. I'll say it's about 6. That's including them too. I would say that's about as far as I'll go. Probably won't go more than 6, or maybe even lower than that. I might go maybe 4 or 5. But don't parade 10 guys out there every week. That's just silly. Doesn't make any sense. Oh man! But anything else you guys want to add to AEW?
Yeah, we got Rampage. You had the contract signing. You got Thunder Rosa going against Britt Baker this week.
Oh yeah.
Does she drop the title? Does Thunder Rosa take it? What are the thoughts? I think she should take it. I just don't know if they're going to pull the trigger.
Very good point. At some point, you need to see what you have in that women's division and lay it out. Thunder Rosa is at the top of that list. Jade Cargill obviously is in second on that list, or the third on that list, but she has the title already. It's time for Thunder Rosa to get her shot. And Britt Baker, another round. This is something that we've been begging for. We loved it the first go round. It really it's a staple to who Britt Baker was. It made her who she is. Let's do it again. Let's roll it back. I think this time Thunder Rosa benefits from it more. And she walks away with the AEW.
You think they pull the trigger?
I think they do.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, Andrew, it's not about who deserves what. It's about
who should.
What's best for business. Can we do Thunder Rosa sell tickets? Absolutely, she can.
If it was up to Andrew, everyone on the roster would get a shot. Everyone on the roster would.
Like, granted, does she deserve it? Of course, everybody deserves it.
Everyone.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So let's get the option out there of her beating, but she got to beat her in style. You can't have her go over cheaply. I don't want to see that. I want to see her. I don't want to see a roll up. Don't do that. I want to see her beat her in style. Really shine with this one. Because these ladies, look, we go back and talk about how well they did in that match. And we said, hey, man, it made Britt Baker the star of that women's division, that whole match. But a lot of it had to do with Thunder Rosa. She doesn't have that dance partner in Thunder Rosa. That match has not turned out to be the way it was. Let's just call it what it is. Yeah. She wasn't pulling that off with Anna Jay. She wasn't pulling that off with a Penelope Ford.
No.
You know, she's pulling that off with a grade A talent who's wrestled all around the world. So let's get it one more time. I think they pull the trigger. They have to. Do all this build for what? To have a lose?
Well, they might have a swerve with Mercedes Martinez.
I totally forgot about that part.
She could swerve back to Britt Baker.
Mm-hmm. Or do you have a certain debut helping Thunder Rosa out, or special attraction come in for one night only as backup to keep Martinez away from the ring or something like that? You know?
Martinez is like aligned with Thunder Rosa because she came out on Friday on Rampage, so she'll obviously be there. I'm just wondering if they're gonna, in an attempt to keep the title on Britt Baker, do a double swerve.
Why? Where do you see Britt going if from here? I think this is a question to pose to both of you. Where do you see Britt going from here if they keep the title on her?
I think going very stale.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
get
think Britt
stale, and
Baker's
people are gonna get
best
tired of
work
it.
was when she was chasing.
Okay.
She's been a great champion, don't get me wrong,
Oh
but
no,
it's been a while now.
the run's been long.
It's been a long run, and I think, one of the
It's
problems
time.
that, yeah, they've had two long runs now with the women's title. Forget about Riho, the with Sheeta and Britt Baker, and I think Britt Baker could get stale, if they don't pull the trigger soon.
Yeah, you gotta pull the trigger here. I think this is the perfect time to do it.
I
We're
think you pull
almost
the trigger. You pull the trigger. You take the title off of her, and then you start using Brit to just put over other talent
No, no, no.
in a way.
You, not everyone could put over people. Like Britt Baker's the talent. Like you have to. She still has to be in the picture. You
Yeah,
just,
she has to
it
be.
just might be getting stale if she continues to hold on to that belt.
What I like to call it, she has to pull a Triple H. She ain't
okay.
gonna win the title back, but she's gonna chase after it like a mad woman.
Yeah,
For all those years, H was getting punished. He was chasing the title. He never was successful, but he was successful
and
eventually. But he was
yes,
chasing hard.
yes, and we all know what can happen. Britt Baker can go back to being, while she's chasing, being a face, because
Absolutely.
that's how they envisioned her to begin with, as
Uh-huh.
the face. So she could do that whole spin
She can
back,
fire. She can fire all the good ladies around her. I
get
don't
rid
need
of them exactly,
like, dude, because of
and
you, I
hold
lost
on.
my title.
Yeah,
And there's a flip. You can set up a program between her and
Jade
uh,
Cargill.
Jay Cargill. You can also set up a
Yes,
program with her and what's her name? That's a part of her crew.
oh,
Um,
The name is
Jamie
escaping.
Hayter.
Yeah, you can set up
Hater.
a thing with Jamie Hader, a quick little one-off thing to just really solidify the breakup, and
Yeah,
it would keep her fresh. Something we
yep.
really haven't seen before, and I think that would be a good way to segue Jamie away from her and her away from Jamie. That
And she
way,
becomes a face again.
and Rebel, I want to see Rebel beat somebody else's manager. Go out there and help somebody that needs it. How about one of those men that needs sex appeal, like a Hangman Adam Page? Right? We talk about sex appeal. Rebel's a beautiful woman. Wouldn't that
Yeah,
Rebel be nice walking out there in a little cowboy outfit, some chaps and cowboy hat alongside his shoulder? Wouldn't that be cool?
that'd be
I'm not
cute.
trying to objectify the woman. What I'm saying is it just adds some sex appeal to him. Like we talked about Sensational Sherry last week. She used to wear nightgowns, like the ballroom gowns to the ring. But
Yeah,
that made Shawn Michaels who he was. It gave him that sex appeal. Not only the song, but it was more than a song. It was Sensational Sherry who really sold it.
Well, he came out this week with a lot more aggression.
Yes, he did. I think he listened. I'm telling
Yes,
you that he listened to the show,
he
man.
came out
yeah.
with a
No, he
lot
did.
more
He
aggression.
really did.
He came out with super aggression. It was perfect, and I do believe that you have to take your options as much as you can, to have him really solidify this run. It's been a little stale at the moment. I love me some Hangman Adam Page, but it's about time that we amp it up. Okay, MJF amped it up. We talked about his in ring not
Yeah,
being
he
in the ring.
ramped it up.
Gotta amp it up now, man. You're the champ. Cornette said it best. You just look like a silly sissy now. You're just a guy that just can't. You're the champion, but you look like a weasel. You look like a guy that just gets pushed over.
Yeah.
Like you're the champion.
You're the champ. Exactly. You're the
You're the
champion.
champion. You
You're
don't
not
get
taking
pushed
beat
over.
downs.
K
No.
Marvel in house.
Your mama goes, yo, I'm up.
What up? And then the Wardlow thing. Can we come to a conclusion already? This has been stretched out how fucking long now? I
Don't,
mean, you're going back to 2 years ago with the hints of Wardlow turning on MJF.
Chris, you talk about not pulling the trigger.
Come on.
Yes.
You talk about not pulling the trigger. Chris, I'm not gonna sing the Echo the Sediments no more on the show. I've done it. I beat a dead horse already. I can't explain to you guys how good he is. I don't got the time no more to
No.
really confess like how great he really is. So it's really damning to see. We haven't
Do
pulled
it
the trigger
already.
on.
In that spot with what's his face? Spears. He almost broke the man's fingers
Yes, he did.
smacking that chair. because Wardlow had the dude up.
Uh-huh.
I mean, just do it already. It's been too long.
Pull the trigger.
Come on.
You gotta pull the trigger, let him loose.
Pull the trigger.
Andrew, thanks for watching, buddy.
What's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
And then the last thing for AEW is, as Cornette calls him, the redheaded mascot qualified for the face of the Revolution match.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy.
Look,
Orange Cassidy.
You know,
Anthony Bowens
with another spell put on by Danhausen.
Yo, this guy.
Dude, he's a creepy little fuck, Danhausen.
He is the Hornswoggle of the AEW.
He really is.
He's the boogeyman mixed with Hornswoggle.
I would go that far.
Yeah, he's scary to look at, but then also he's a comedy. Like Hornswoggle was funny as hell because he was small and he can, believe it or not, Hornswoggle actually wrestle.
It's like you take
that man for granted.
A little bit of scariness that like you would get from Boogeyman, and then you just mix it with the stupidity of Hornswoggle's gimmick and Orange Cassidy's gimmick, and you get Danhausen.
Well, yeah.
My man put a spell on.
We need now the type of wrestler for the ladder match. I agree with because you got big guys in it. But do we need Orange Cassidy in this match?
No.
And if we're going for the true face of AEW, shouldn't it be somebody more like a Jungle Boy? Just saying.
Look,
Sammy Guevara.
Just saying. Chris, they hold Orange Cassidy at high regard. No disrespect to the man and his gimmick. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Andrew said it best right here. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of Orange Cassidy. I'm over it. The gimmick got boring really, really quick.
You can't. I said this way in the beginning. It's going to get boring if it's pushed down your throat every week, and here we are.
Yeah.
And
I'd rather see Trent Beretta in that match.
Oh yeah. Put Trent over.
Yeah.
So I think that we need to really lock in and focus on who's the pillars and the focal points of AEW. Yeah. Ask yourself the question in the booking room. Who can we put in this match that really stands out? And even if they don't win, if they come up runner-up on the other side of that ladder, at least we have a fallback plan.
And I don't anticipate Orange Cassidy winning.
Oh, of course not. If he
but
wins,
does he need to be in the match?
No.
Or would Anthony Bowens maybe would have benefited from that match?
Oh, hell, Chuck T would have benefited from that match.
I think what AEW really needs to do is they need to dial it back a notch. You know, say to themselves, you know, who do we have right now that's really good upcoming talent, and who can we put over in these matches? You know, stop using Orange Cassidy for a little while. Put him in a couple of dark matches. You know,
I don't. You just put him off TV for a little bit.
Yeah, put him off TV for a little bit and bring up these new guys like Trent, and
Daniel Garcia.
Well, I think you're going to see that with the switch with
Johnny Johnson.
Yeah, and I just feel like he's on my TV every week.
Yeah, he's on TV every week.
And now you got Swerve coming to AEW.
So Isaiah Swerve Scott's going to be a whole lot of fun.
I've been waiting for this, bro.
Well, he's he's using his real name.
I'm not too sure exactly.
I don't know.
Sure.
In Indy, wasn't he? He was Isaiah Swerve Scott in Indy, right?
I believe he was.
Was he?
I
hope he keeps it, but he's been going under Shane Strickland.
So, at some point, we need to see what you have. Get back to the drawing board, sit them down, make a plan, make a long-term plan. And if the plan doesn't work, all right, so you tried something. It's okay to try things. But I don't want to see them fall into this rhythm of relying on the same guys all the time, like the Orange Cassidys.
I'm glad Ricky Starks is in it. He'll add something to it.
Yes.
Here's an idea.
Shane Strickland was his name.
Yeah. Shane Strickland. Yeah. That was in the Indies. That's what he's been using. Here's an idea. Hook is not doing anything.
Send Hook.
Hook's available, but you got him in some shit program with fucking what's-his-face? QT Marshall.
Oh, come on now. You don't
seriously. How long is that fucking shit angle going to keep going on?
Come on now,
QT
Chris.
Marshall.
Come on now. You know QT's a staple. in
I
AEW.
trained him. You're gonna keep telling us that you trained him. Good, QT. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about your plugs in your fucking head, and I don't give a shit about you and your bowling shirts taunting Hook. I just don't give a shit.
My man looked like he shot that time Tommy Bahama.
Dude.
Tommy Bahama. My man, but listen, he trained the man.
Unless you're Charlie Sheen and 2.5 Men, don't rock the bowling shirt.
Don't rock the bowling.
He looks
not
like
gonna work.
He looks like fucking Tommy Vercetti from Vice City.
He does.
What the fuck he looks like? But I don't know, like that. Just my thoughts. I'm with Andrew. I'm sick of Orange Cassidy.
He's not hyped for
QT. I forgot about this
He's
match.
Talking about Shane Strickland. He's not hyped for
it.
Match.
So he go, oh wait, hold on, we got another comment here. He goes, which means he's doing his job. That is true.
What does he talk about?
QT. We hate him, so I guess that's he's doing.
No, it's not that hate. Okay, it's not that hate. It's just your dog shit, and I don't want to see you.
So it's
there is hate as a wrestler, like MJF hate. When you dog shit, and you don't belong on the TV. And QT Marshall does not belong on the TV.
Well, according to many, QT he plays a focal role at training these guys.
That's fine. I don't care if you could be the greatest trainer. Why does the trainer, again, everyone gets a trophy.
Yep.
Instead of everybody having their roles in life, everyone needs a fucking trophy. So we got to put QT Marshall. Are you interested in QT Marshall? Are you? I'm not. Doesn't make me any more interested in Hook.
No. I think Hook should be in a feud with somebody a little bit more credible.
At this point, they've been pushing him since December. Let's get him in there with the young guys that we just mentioned. But I am looking forward to Strickland debuting.
Right, that should be a good one.
Absolutely.
I had high hopes for him.
Oh yeah.
Once he fixed his pants situation in NXT, Rodney, when he started wearing the long pants, he became champ.
That's right.
AEW's Brooklyn Brawler. I like that.
Oh,
that's a good way to put it. Are we talking about Hook or QT, Cup?
No. We're talking about QT. Don't do not disrespect the Brooklyn Brawler like that. No, that's all I'm saying. Don't disrespect the Brawler with QT Marshall and his bad plugs.
I'm fine.
Do we have a
all right? So wait. Before we fit it, we should give our picks.
Oh yes.
We should give our picks for the pay-per-view.
Oh, so let's jump right in. Hold on.
Let's talk about that. Yeah.
Now, we do know that AEW Revolution is this weekend, correct?
Is it? Okay.
Yep, so we Sunday. Got the whole shows Sunday.
Man, yes, good. I get paid on Friday.
Oh, my God.
And I got the Fire Stick now, so I got BR Live on my Fire Stick.
Oh, man.
It's Sunday at 8 o'clock. It's not time.
Oh, that's weird.
Late, bro.
What's Sunday?
Why not start at 7?
Why can't it be Saturday?
Saturday, but I'm old. 8 o'clock on a Sunday. I gotta get up for work.
I wanna relax, put the feet up, eat some ice cream. Like now I can put my feet up, eat some ice cream, and fall asleep on Revolution. I'm not trying to do that. But here we go. We got Jade Cargill, champ, taking on Ty Conti, AEW TBS Championship.
In a very good match, I have Cargill.
Oh.
It's going to be a really good match. It's going to be a
very good match. But I got Jade.
You got Jade.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll with Jade, too. I think Jade has...
I don't think they're going to take the title off for that fast.
No. She's been doing a tremendous job at really presenting it well and carrying herself. She's been getting better every single week. So.
And that belt looks so damn good on her.
Mm-hmm. So we had... What is this team's name now? I don't even know their names no more.
Who we talking about?
We got the 6-man tornado tag. That's what the match that I'm excited about. We got
that's what I was talking about. Yeah,
Andrade, Matt Hardy, Isaiah Cassidy, Marquise Quinn on the outside, taking on Sammy Guevara, Sting, and Darby Allin with Jose, the assistant, on the outside.
Oh, fucking Sting again, man.
Oh, man, Sting.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Could you please go to Boca Vista, please, and fucking play some golf or some shit.
Naples is calling.
Get off my fucking TV, Sting. And it pains me to say that. Rodney knows this.
Like he
Rodney
loves Sting. I don't listen. I'm gonna say this again. I don't think I ever met a person that loves Sting more than Chris.
No, I had a full blown man crush on Sting when I was in when I was in high school.
This man knows Sting facts. Like when I say Sting facts, you ask him anything about Sting, he gonna pull it out.
Yeah,
that's how good. That's how much of a fan. So this is not coming from somebody that's a novice. This is not coming from somebody that he just watched Sting back in the day. No, this is a guy that's a huge fan of the Stinger.
Yeah.
So don't act like Chris don't know his stuff. He does.
No, I had the flat top and everything. So don't.
Telling you, we did them throwbacks. Damn, we gotta start those up again, Chris. Those
we gotta do that again. Yeah.
Oh my God, laughing. We was cracking up during those. But yeah, he's right. Sting needs to go. I'm tired of seeing a 60-something-year-old man wrestle. I really am not. Now, granted, can he still move around? Yes, I know. But not to the level of which.
Let me ask you guys this: if you take Sting and you take Matt Hardy out of that match, then you have a really good tag team match.
A tornado tag team match.
A really good one.
Come on.
Right?
Come on.
I said take the old dudes out.
I said Cassie ain't no slouch.
No, that would be just take the old dudes out and you have really good match going on.
Let me tell you something. I miss seeing him at NYWC. Him all private party. I miss seeing them. It was so great.
Speaking of buffed up, you see how buffed up Andrade got?
He got buffed up.
He been hitting the gym.
Ever since the whole stuff happened with Charlotte, he turned his whole life around.
Yeah. Fuck. I just banged my toe.
They still get married?
I don't know. That's up in the air at this point.
Also want to say shout out to Alexa Bliss for not inviting me to the bachelorette party.
Yeah, that was a mistake. She should have.
Yeah, Ember Moon was there, Nia Jax was there, but I couldn't go.
You couldn't go?
Tisk, Alexa
Bliss. You surprised Mitch wasn't there. Surprised Mitch didn't find his way to Alexa Bliss's bachelorette party.
Mitch was looking for a cigarette outside.
Cigarette and a free ticket.
He was like, "Yo, can I get in?" No, I can dance like the dancers. Oh man, we love you.
So
man.
I'm gonna go with Darby Allin, Team Darby Allin.
Team Allin, all the way.
Absolutely.
Should be fun though. 6-man tag.
It's gonna be good.
We got Jurassic Express, the champions, with Christian Cage taking on Red Dragon with Brandon Coulter on the outside, with another tag team to be announced. 3-way tag team championship match for the world, AEW World.
Yeah, they're going to qualify on Wednesday.
So we'll see who it will be. Who do you guys think it will be?
Oh, Young Bucks.
Oh. Yeah. Could be.
Because they're going to have to figure out that storyline. And I think that they I'm going to say Red Dragon wins it. And hopefully Jungle Boy, moves away from Luchasaurus and Marco Stunt 2.0 and starts wrestling for the main title, titles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for him to get some run and with an actual former world tag team. I'm not trying to diss Luchasaurus. I think he's great. But what I think is that team has run its course.
Yes.
It's gone on for too long. And no disrespect to Luchasaurus. Love what you do, brother. But it's time for you to step away. It's time for him to step away and go your separate ways, man.
Luchasaurus, take the mask off and go be a beast. Because he's a really good wrestler.
He is. And I just wish that he does more in the big man realm. I would love to see him and Lance Archer clash, man. I think that would be a hell of a match. Yeah. Damn, I'm thinking about it right now. Come on, impromptu match on Revolution. Come on, give it to me.
So who do you guys got?
Man, I'm gonna go with Red Dragon.
Yeah,
Red Dragon.
I'm gonna go with Red Dragon. I think it's time.
Moxley Danielson. I don't think it matters.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters who wins. I don't think there's going to be a winner.
No, it doesn't really matter.
I think they're going to beat the snot out of each other.
It's going to be a hell of a match.
I'll say it ends in a draw.
But I think it's going to be a hell of a like Mark said, a hell of a match.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's going
to be hell of a. HELLUVA.
Hold on to your seat match.
Now we all have Thunder Rosa, right?
Oh, of course. I think it's
Marking
time.
of Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
I think it's time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's time.
We all have Thunder Rosa. What else? What other man? Oh, Facing the Revolution.
Yes.
Who's taking that? I got Wardlow.
Wardlow all the way.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I got Wardlow all the way.
MJF.
It's time for
CM
him
Punk.
to get some shine, man.
MJF, CM Punk. It's got to be
Yeah.
MJF, right? It's got to be.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
yeah,
It's got to be.
it's gotta be.
What benefit does this have for CM Punk going over?
It doesn't have any benefit for him.
I think this catapults MJF, and he's going to win clean. He's not going to knock him out this time with the Dynamite down the ring. He's going to win this one clean, folks.
Yep.
To
So
make
we
it
all agree on MJF.
See,
MJF
senor.
going this.
And now the world title.
Oh man,
Which Adam takes it?
Oh yeah.
I think it's Adam Cole.
Really?
I think Page's run is over.
I think it was. I was thinking the same thing.
I unfortunately was thinking the same thing as well. Just because the way he's been used as a champ.
It's been a shitty run.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
And I think that Tony put Adam Cole into the picture because he realized that he's having a shitty run.
I think so too because it happened really quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like we know that him and Adam Cole have a past in the indie scene.
Yeah.
But you threw him in mighty quick. Like
Chris Brown goes, I actually go Punk for that match, Rodney. He's not being paid all that money to take L's after L. His ego won't allow it. Ooh. Shots fired. Bang, bang.
bang bang.
Well, he's got. If I'm Punk, I'm gonna look at it like this. What does a win benefit for him?
Yeah, if I'm Punk, it doesn't matter as long as I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
that's my like where
Punk's
does it
getting paid
benefit
either way.
me to go over on MJF?
Oh,
I could have went over on Bryan Danielson if that was the case.
Yeah.
Punk's getting paid either way. You don't give a shit.
All right, so that's our predictions for Revolution.
All right, fellas. All right, so we got 2 more matches left. As far as Rampage goes, we have Serena Dean versus
We got to get
Jobber.
to
But we can
I
go.
think
We
should get to
really don't
NXT.
need to talk about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go right into NXT.
All right. So NXT 2.0. Another solid week, guys. Another solid week. Can't get mad at it. What do you guys think about the...
I didn't watch it all the way through. I don't think I watched the end of it. I don't remember.
You're killing me.
I had to go to sleep, bro. I have work.
I know,
I got to be at work at 4:30 in the morning.
You're killing me. That's funny.
You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
I watched most of it, though.
No, but at the end of the day, you know, you gotta get your licks in here, right? So I'm really down to say that let's talk about the elephant in the room. Oh, you want to come with me?
Jenny!
Come on.
All right. So when you talk about the elephant in the room, let's talk about Tommaso Ciampa and what he's been able to do at getting some rub on the main roster, but also getting some rub with Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode, and these guys really crossing over into NXT territory. What do you guys feel about this? And do you guys feel that it's a how would I put it? Do you guys feel like this is the launching point to Tommaso Ciampa being on the main roster?
I hope so.
Yeah, I think it's the elevation. It's the elevation to it. It's they're building it. You know, and I like it. I don't mind having Dolph and Bobby Roode down there. I think it's good to have a tag team like them that's gone on for so long. But do you see them being down there as a rebuild to both their characters?
No, that's what I was just going to get to.
Or are they're just there to put talent over?
I think it's a one-off.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a Finn Balor where he went down and rebuilt his character. I think it's a little bit of a desperation because they're worried about eyeballs on the TV. I don't think Ciampa needs a bridge to go up top. I think you just put him up there and let him do his thing.
Cool.
But I'm not the old man who makes those decisions. But I think it's a one-off.
Okay. I think that Tommaso Ciampa, this is like the tryout phase.
Yeah, and I think he's way past that.
Yeah, and he doesn't need to try out for anything.
He doesn't need to try out.
And look at this. Who do they always pair everybody that gets called up with? Dolph Ziggler. Every time someone gets called up, they have to go against Dolph Ziggler. Like it's guaranteed Dolph Ziggler feud. It's weird. I always found it very funny. But Dolph, he's making every bit of this, man. He's not a bad worker. He never was.
Yeah. I get all that. But I don't think you need to do that with Tommaso Ciampa.
No, I know. I think
you don't. You know, the trying out what's his face, numbnuts against AJ Styles, which was a fail.
Yeah.
All right, fine. You wanted to see what he had, but he had nothing. But Tommaso Ciampa, I mean, his name speaks for itself. His resume speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
He doesn't need that rub from Dolph Ziggler.
Which leads me to when we actually bring Ciampa up, who do we have a feud with?
Whew. That's a good question.
Do we have him? So tonight there's a match between Balor and Priest for the U.S. title.
Which I don't understand why they're doing that now. Bothers me.
Well,
Grinds my gears that they're doing that now.
Is Damian Priest wrestling Edge at WrestleMania?
Word on the street is that Edge might take on AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, all right.
So I don't know where the
that.
build better start tonight. If you're gonna do that, build it tonight.
But I think Ciampa goes into that mid card, especially with the other. Which one does Sami Zayn have? For fuck's sake, what's he rolling around with? The
IC title.
He's at the IC title. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
that's really embarrassing. Did Ciampa? You know? Is Vince McMahon going to tell me that Ciampa can't go into be an IC champion? He needs to be, like worked over by Dolph Ziggler, but Sami Zayn can run around like a fucking lunatic.
I feel like Ciampa could elevate that title again.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Ciampa can take the title to new heights.
Yeah.
You just got to let him do it, and you got to trust the process. The problem is the WWE is in such a rush to not trust the process.
Can we get rid of that ugly ass belt? Can we bring back the classic IC title?
Yeah, the classic one needs to come back.
Bring back the white belt.
What is it, white? The Cody Rhodes belt?
Yeah.
We gotta get rid of those WWE
strap.
Like, yeah, U.S. title looks fugazi. The Intercontinental Championship.
I think the best looking IC title was the white and gold one. That was the best.
The main belts look shitty.
It was a beautiful title. White strap belts always look good.
What's the difference between a Universal title and the fucking WWE? Oh, your daughter's there. Sorry, the WWE title.
No, you make a very good point.
There's no distinction between those two. and I've said this so many times. Can we stop with the SmackDown Women's Champion and the Raw Women's Champion? Well, okay, I get it. So you're champion of a show.
Christopher Brown said, "Thank you for reminding me, Rodney. I read something this morning suggesting Ricochet is in line for a big push on SmackDown, supposedly as the number 2 babyface on SmackDown."
Yeah, it's only taken 4 years.
Yeah, like wow.
Ricochet.
Really? Wow.
When The Rock comes out and says that kid is going to be champion, and now we're 3.5 years later, and you haven't gotten around to it yet. But like I said, Sami Zayn jackassing around, excuse the pun, with what's his face, Johnny Knoxville. I mean,
look,
I don't know.
The way I see it is you have talent that is young, that is exciting. Ricochet is one of those exciting talents.
He's not that young anymore.
No, he's not. He's not young no more. He's exciting, but he ain't that young.
I
And
actually, Fight Network has been putting on New Japan matches
oh yeah, you were watching
lately,
New Japan stuff,
and
huh?
I actually caught a few of Ricochet when he had hair.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Oh, he
Okay.
was a
yeah.
problem. Let me tell you
He has a
something.
high
That was
fame.
before the Prince Puma days?
Yes.
Yeah, well, he was going under the name Ricochet, so I don't know if it was before Prince Puma or after.
Oh well,
Oh,
depending
so
on
that means WWE
depending on
doesn't.
depending on what year,
Yeah,
Because I
because
know when that's Ricochet is his WWE name.
no, he came in as Ricochet.
mm,
Yeah.
No, they signed him as Ricochet. He came in as Ricochet.
yeah,
Oh,
he
he
came
came
in as
in as
Ricochet.
Ricochet, so
Yeah, he was
WWE
already
doesn't
done
own
with
that name.
yeah, he was already done with the Puma name. He came in as Ricochet.
Lucha Underground was practically finished at that point.
Yeah,
When he was down there tearing it up.
so that's his name to take.
Okay.
So,
Fair enough.
well, if that is true, those reports are true. Kudos to him, man. Number 2 babyface on the show. Why not?
Facts, bro.
I'll
Facts.
take it.
Hey Rodney, you know it's not working on NXT?
What?
The name Gunther.
All right, look.
Gunther.
I didn't
The
want to talk
fans
about
just won't allow it.
it. I don't want to talk
They
about it.
keep chanting Walter.
I didn't
So
want to
at
talk
a certain point, don't you have to sit back in your chair and say, I think we messed up and we got to
No.
change it back to Walter?
They'll sit back in their chair and say, "No, we can't push him because the fans won't allow
But
us."
the fans are not allowing it.
Yeah, they look. They're gonna do the same thing. It's called the Stone Cold effect. When you try to change
Yeah.
somebody heel, and we just gonna love him either way. It doesn't matter if he's
And
heel
wait
or
until he
face.
gets to the big arena and they're all chanting Walter.
Walter's gonna kill you. The chance is gonna be insane.
Somebody messed up and called him Walter and they had to correct him.
So like,
Who was ever,
Yeah, it was. I think
yeah,
it was Wade.
was Wade called him
Yeah.
Walter or did the other guy call him Walter?
One of them.
I
One
think
of
I think it's a big mistake changing his name.
I think it was Wade.
Big mistake.
He's known worldwide as Walter.
Yeah.
Why would you mess with an international talent's name? That's a guy that you can bring to you international business meetings and show him off in Saudi Arabia and show him off. They know who Walter is.
It just worked.
It just worked because he looks like a Walter.
He's a Walter.
He looks like a Walter. Like you look like a guy. Nobody really has that name Walter anymore, right? He looks like a
And
guy.
the way he says it with a German accent, it just
Yeah.
worked.
Walter.
Walter.
You use a V.
Yeah. It
Use
just
that stuff
worked.
comes out as a V.
Jesus.
It worked for him.
But hey, it's not working for me. Gunther,
No, it's not working.
Gunther is not working for me.
I can't wait to see this match of him between him and Salo. I think that they're gonna tear it up.
That's gonna be a good match.
I think they're gonna blow the roof off the place. So
It's gonna be a really good match.
be prepared. It's gonna be good. I love
And
the
the
attack.
Three Brothers versus Imperium gonna be another good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love the attack on. I love the attack on Gunther or whatever. It's now Vunter. What's going on, James? Vunter. Chris, what's the worst, Knoxville, Zane, or Vince McAfee? I'd rather flip the coin as either match belongs on the card as Elias and Oscar are sitting on the sideline because creative has nothing for them. Give me a break.
Well, I agree with Christopher Brown, and I did not know that the Vince and McAfee was going to be a thing. Now, is that real? Is that true?
Vince is going on McAfee's show this week.
Oh, Jesus.
So we now have gone full.
Oh, you guys know my feelings. When's the Bad Bunny match going to be announced?
So what purpose?
Let's just have Bad Bunny involved.
Well,
you know my feelings on the
come on, you got
celebrities.
You got Bad Bunny taking on Logan Paul.
He's taking on Logan Paul?
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
Well, which Paul is tagging with The Miz?
Logan, not Jake. Jake costs too much.
All right, so Bad Bunny's doing what?
Bad Bunny's gonna fight because Bad Bunny don't like The Miz. So I get either gonna probably do a tag match or they're gonna do a 1-on-1. Logan Paul taking on Bad Bunny, which is in its own right.
God.
Go to the bathroom, Andrew. That's where we're on the concession line.
I'm taking 2 dumps at that point. Put it that way, Christopher Brown.
I'm gonna grab me a cowboy hat, some boots, and a
Yeah,
I'm gonna be on the extra long line for that match.
I think they will. They get it equally as shitty, and then throw in some Bad Bunny, and you have a total dumpster fire.
Well, yeah. He goes, "Hey fellas, not much. Just tuning in while writing notes at work. I appreciate you, man, tuning
Oh,
in."
cool, James.
He goes, "Elias' new character is going to debut into 2K22 before it does on TV." Damn right. It would
Did you
be
see the picture?
DLC. The picture
Did
of
you
him?
see the picture they apparently nixed,
Of him?
saying he looked too much like Randy Savage?
Yeah.
Basically, he's the same look up top on his face, but he had rather brightly spectacled wrestling trunks, knee pads, and boots. So he had
Well,
traditional wrestling attire, was a little jazzy, and his face looked exactly the same. That was the big transformation.
I want to make a point here. Jay Lethal made a living off of being Macho Man Randy Savage. Just saying. Jay Lethal made a living off of being Macho Man Randy Savage. So
Really?
stop it with
apparently
he looks too much
Vince
like Macho Man.
said he looked too much like the Macho Man, so he nixed the transformation.
So what? So what? Make him more relatable. People will notice him more. Ain't that the game? Name of the game?
Yeah.
Stop running this place like it's your own personal playground, and run it like a business.
All right. So what else do we have on NXT?
We got to talk about the wonderful Nikita Lyons debut. The internet was set off ablaze as Nikita Lyons touched the ring and graced us with her presence. Now, for those of you who don't know, we've been following her on Twitter Instagram for quite some time now. She is almost a mixed martial artist, quick with the hands. The girl knows how to use nunchucks. She throws a really good high kick. She's really damn good.
She's very flexible.
She's like a female Steve Blackman.
For such a thick girl, bro, she's mad flexible.
Yeah.
She can move. So I'm very excited to see where this goes for her. She has the look that, listen, I will replace her with Doudrop in a hot New York minute. Like,
replace Doudrop with her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's like, all right, so what's working? Is Doudrop working on the main roster? Yeah. But Nikita Lyons can make an impact. She can do a lot more than Doudrop can. Switch it.
Facts. Word.
Doudrop did have a really good match with Bianca Belair.
She did.
She did.
Like, the Bianca Belair is just a beast, man. She's so damn strong. I don't know how she got that woman up for that suplex was. Whew. I may have to new Women's Crush Wednesday. Listen, a lot of you dudes did. Some of these dudes.
Well, you said he had a crush. Yeah, she was.
Like, she is special. Let's just put it that way. She is a special individual. And for those of you who are looking, follow her on Instagram. She does music too. She's
Instagram
talented.
is great.
She does music, right?
She does music as well. She's multi-talented.
Yeah, she could sing.
She's really good. Like, so.
And does she rap too?
Yeah, she raps a little bit. She sings. She does MMA. She's all over the place. This girl got her hands dipped. Not only is she beautiful, but
she got bars.
Yeah, she got her hands dipped in all over the place. All kinds of places.
Man.
I love the ring attire. I love the impact she made coming in.
Absolutely.
Really strutting her stuff.
Yeah, the ring attire was nice. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna hold you those.
It caught my eye.
I'm sorry. The pants to bust open, bro.
I cannot tell a lot.
We all knew what we was waiting for. We was waiting for those pants to bust open like a can of biscuits.
Oh, Pillsbury.
Tell a
lot. Oh man, yeah, something else. But let me tell you, but she was phenomenal at her debut. She really made a statement. Now, granted, I love the finish. The finish, though, the split jumping on the jump split onto somebody. You really hurt somebody like that. You gotta be careful throwing those weapons around. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. Okay, you got lethal weapons back there. You can't be throwing them around. All right, so just be careful now. Don't hurt nobody. But she was doing a lot, but a lot good, and I think she made a really good impact and hopefully made a great impression.
Yeah, she did.
Oh man.
Well, apparently she made an impression on James.
Oh yeah, James loves her. He goes, Doudrop was doomed the moment she was given that name.
Doudrop was doomed the moment she was given it. I agree, James. As soon as they gave her the name,
like Doudrop, I would say, what?
Dropped the ball as soon as they
But
gave her that name.
would you change my name to Dewdrop? What does that even mean? Like,
It
so
means nothing. It's fictitious.
I was told that it has something to do with the LGBTQ community.
No, I even read.
I
Yeah,
heard it has like some type of meaning. It's like
I don't know.
has
That's what
like
I
some
read.
type of meaning. James, is that
trust me.
an Aussie saying? Dewdrop?
No, it's
Somebody told me it was like an Aussie saying,
I don't know.
really. That's not
or
what I read.
something
What'd you read?
Scottish. Something Scottish. I'm sorry, I forgot she's Scottish. I'm sorry.
What'd you read, Chris?
Basically, that she has a crush on another woman. That's basically what I read.
Is she? Yeah, isn't she gay? I thought she
No,
was.
well, she's married.
She's
Oh,
by.
she's bi. She's married. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, but the name Dewdrop me. It's like you. I don't know. You have this crush on somebody else, another woman. It's
Wow.
Not
fictitious.
an Aussie name. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, here we go.
It's
Christopher
above-
Brown's my understanding, Chris, that if Bad Bunny Miz 2 is a thing, that Paul would either be the special guest ref at ringside enforcer if they go through with that clusterfuck. Wow. Yeah, I'll be spending a lot of time in the bathroom. Telling you right now.
I told you, I'm getting them cowboy boots. I'm gonna
I'm telling
wait.
you right now. As everyone, you know what kills me? Everybody complains about talent on the sideline, not using the talent right, but they'll all go nuts over fucking Bad Bunny. Come on. For fuck's sakes.
Crazy, isn't it?
Bad Bunny gets WrestleMania moments. Now, I don't want to sound like Andrew, but we all know that WrestleMania being on the card is your reward, right? For being a good wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Right? For doing good throughout that year, whatever it is. Now we're going to take a spot for Bad Bunny? Yeah, a woman who is romantically attracted to another woman, a dewdrop. And that was the whole angle they had her with, what's her face there? Eva Marie.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, so how long that lasted?
Yeah. But seriously, could one of you guys explain that to me? How the complaints come in that we waste talent, leave them on the sidelines, but everyone goes fucking nuts because Bad Bunny enters the ring. And now Bad Bunny's going to get rub on the biggest stage in the wrestling world 2 years in a row. How's that okay with people? I don't understand it. I just don't.
The only explanation that I have is that WrestleMania is a star-studded event. And they want as many stars as they're possible. That's the only thing I can think of.
Have him be the manager.
Have him be the special guest walkout performance.
Yeah, have him sing.
Yeah,
isn't that what he does? So have him perform.
Hell of a wrestling fan. That's what they say.
Yeah, but the fanboys, I got issues with the fanboys because they go nuts over him. Oh, Bad Bunny. Fuck out of here. He's taking time away from the wrestlers you guys claim to love. He gets a spot.
Where's Bad Bunny land as far as WWE 2K22, guys? Here we go.
Is he in it?
I don't know. He might be a DLC for all we know. You never know. Imagine he's in the video game. Lord have mercy.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see what Mia Yim put out on her IG? So Mia Yim put out on her IG, they put her in.
He did work hard.
So
there's no defense. Sorry, James. You know me. I'm not taking that defense.
So Mia Yim put out on her IG that they put her in 2K22 as Reckoning and also as herself.
Huh?
So yes, they put her in 2K22
Reckoning
as
was
Reckoning and also as herself.
Reckoning was the Retribution character, right?
Yeah. So as Reckoning, her overall stats is a 76, and as herself, her overall stats is a 79.
I have a quick question. Why is she even in the game?
Yeah, she's not even with the company anymore.
Yeah, she's not even with the company
Braun
anymore.
Strowman's in the game as well, where he does 90. Like, why are these guys even in the game? It doesn't make sense. Get them out.
Get them out.
It's he goes 20. Apparently, they have 21 plus released superstars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're
because
probably working on it before they got released.
Yeah, they exactly.
All right, so
And
who else we got on NXT?
while
The
we
tag
had,
team tournament, the Dusty Classic.
oh yeah, the Dusty Classic, which I have to say, very entertaining.
Yeah,
Very
Yeah.
entertaining.
especially with Toxic Attraction sitting in a little perch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You can't go wrong.
no.
Can't go wrong with a little toxic track. Oh man, I gotta show you some. Gigi out here doing a new photo shoot. Shout out to Gigi Dolan.
She's doing what? Photo shoot?
A new photo shoot, and she leaked out a picture from the photo shoot, and it screams toxic attraction, man. It screams everything that they're about because these ladies are badass, but they also are sexy at the same time. So the toxic part is the badass part, and the attraction is they're just simply beautiful.
You got
And
the picture?
I do have it. Let me see if I can put it up. Right
Don't
here.
tease like that, dude. You got to put it up.
Let me see if I have it. If I
What are we doing? What about Gigi? Because I got some really nice pictures of Gigi.
Well, Mark's. What about Gigi?
oh, God,
Oh yeah, I got quite a few more.
Jesus Christ! But this to me, this scream what toxic attraction is all about. And she obviously looks phenomenal. And I thought that this lady has really come into her own.
James said, "Chris, it's fire."
Like it's the lady has really come into her own. I really am so proud of her as how she has
I
developed.
agree, James. I agree.
Yeah.
She's just developed into a tremendous talent.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes. Rodney, he was. Then they'll have like 4 playable characters. That's a fact. If they just got rid of all the 21 superstars, Chris, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I can't wait till the new release comes out. I think they should do a photo shoot with all 3 of them. That's my opinion. I think that they should get with a photographer and really put it out there.
Yeah, why not?
Push them. And why can't we have toxic attraction on WrestleMania?
We should.
I think those ladies need to be gracing our TV screen every which opportunity they get. Be honest with you, that's just my opinion.
They're a lot more interesting than Bailey. Tell you that right now.
Ding dong, hello. So Casey Catanzaro and the
Shots
Kid Carter
fired.
taking on the Diamond Mine. Oh Lord. Chris, we talked about Casey Catanzaro and Kaden Carter. No disrespect to those ladies.
No.
The rave girl nonsense was.
Oh, I was trying to figure out if they're still pushing that.
I don't think they are.
Well, they stopped the vignettes.
Yeah, the vignettes was just outrageous.
So, quick sidebar. I do have something I want to bring up, but I'll wait till we go off air.
Okay.
Just because I don't want them seeing it as of yet.
Well, I could see them going over because they had the little. What's the girl from Diamond Mine? What's her name?
Oh shit, I forget. And they just said her name the other day.
Yeah, but anyway, she had to dust up with her partner after it.
Ivy something.
Ivy Nile.
Ivy
Nile.
Nile.
So she beat her partner down. So I could see Casey Catanzaro and team going over.
Yeah.
Not that I, think they're the best, but
what do you got? That's the question. What do you got? If you're gonna pull off a Dusty Classic, what do you got?
Yeah,
you gotta really go out there and dig deep. This is why I felt like they're doing this Indy Hartwell a disservice.
Yeah,
because you stuck her in a tag team, but ain't many tag teams to go around. So how can she shine? It's who she. The only way she, can shine
she's stuck. She's stuck in the soap opera part of it now.
It's crazy.
They got the thing going on now with what's his name, Duke Hudson.
Oh yeah.
Now apparently they used to be an item back in the day.
Oh Jesus.
And they were talking about it, and Dexter Loomis heard it, and he walked off like a sad sack. So that's where poor Indy Hartwell is stuck in right now. She's stuck in the soap opera portion of the show instead of actually wrestling.
You know Dexter Loomis is gonna kick Homeboy's ass. You know, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's gonna rip him apart. But
so much fun. But you have
Kaylee Ray. Who was she partnered with?
Kaylee Ray was Kaylee Ray was
with Io Shirai.
Io Shirai.
Yeah.
and I like the pairing there. I do
That's a
like
good pairing.
a Lash Legend. Look, we talked about these young ladies and guys and gals they have there. Some people just don't got it, and
No.
I don't know what else to say. Like, don't sign people for the sake of signing them.
Well, don't put them on TV with vignettes if they're not ready.
No, like the way that you're supposed to get ready is Russell and NXT. I get it, but it looks bad.
Yeah.
It looks really, really bad. So what do you do? Like I'm just I don't want to see NXT fall into that route of we're just signing people just to sign people, and they just throwing stuff at the wall.
Is Lash Legend a signee or she's from the?
I
she was brought into the school.
She was brought into the school.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like
she was brought in.
Yeah, I don't want to see them bring people on television. I think that's a proper way of saying it. Putting people on television where they clearly don't have the goods.
They gave her vignettes with her own like little talk show kind of thing, and then all of a sudden you didn't see anything of her. And then she was back, in the Dusty class.
I think that's fine. The vignettes were fine. That's perfectly fine. You want to pass some time, kill some time on TV, give us the vignettes, but you better bring it. And I haven't seen it yet. And Chris Brown goes, "Don't worry, Chris. I'm not the one of those TikTok zombies drooling over the latest moron looking for the 15 minutes of fame."
Oh, I know you're not, Christopher Brown.
Wing. Oh my goodness, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna fight.
Would he put a 4-inch dent in his bedroom?
Mm-hmm.
I was so pissed to find out today.
Like, I think he should go in by. I shouldn't go in by himself.
He shouldn't, or he should.
I don't. I think he shouldn't.
Who's going in with him?
We don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. What I heard that was reported, but it came from kayfabe news, so you never know.
But do you think if they did do it, if they did one person by himself, it should be the Undertaker?
Oh yeah.
He'd be the guy.
He'll be the guy. But I just feel like there's so many people that missed out. Like the female wing of the. Why isn't China in that female wing? Why isn't Victoria in that female wing? Like we put the Bella twins in before we put Victoria in.
Oh, I know. You put Sunny in.
Like we put Sunny in, and like, come on, we got a criminal. She's banging her tin cup right now.
She's banging more than a tin cup, Rodney, but that's for another show.
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
You threw me a softball, dude. I had to hit it.
Man, knocked it out of the park.
I had to.
But she is outrageous, that woman. I don't understand.
She's buck wild, is what she is.
Lost her ever-loving mind.
Yeah.
But she's in a hall.
She's in there.
I'll say one female got it. If you got to do only two, then you pick one female.
The Bella twins were like retired for a year and they're in.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Yeah.
What they do? Like, they did a lot for the women's revolution. What? What'd they do? Please explain to me what they do. Start a reality TV show?
Yeah. What did they do?
Oh man, I'm over it. But yeah, to address the comment, Christopher Brown, I believe that he should go in with someone. The question is who inducts him. I say he inducts himself because there's nobody else that can do it better than he can.
Yeah, because Paul Bear is not around.
Some people say Kane. That's a cheesy way of keeping it kayfabe. But
he could. They all friends.
I said you can do Brother Love, Ted DiBiase. Somebody. But I don't think Ted and Pritchard will want to do it because they don't want to be replacing Paul. That's like I'm not trying to fill the shoes of Paul Bearer. I just want to induct him into the Hall of Fame.
I would say Foley would be a good one too.
Ooh. Mike said Foley last week. I think Foley is a good pick. If you look down the greatest feuds, he feuded with so many great people.
Yeah,
it's hard. Foley was the ultimate feud, though. Foley was the ultimate feud.
Oh, he almost killed him.
The man that almost killed me, The Undertaker. That's crazy. I said some people said Savio Vega. Some people said Rikishi. Some people even said Godfather should induct him. Those are his card boys. He's going to thank those boys during his speech. I can't wait to hear his speech. And the cool thing about it is it's after SmackDown. So you don't want to have those people sitting in an arena for 2-3 hours. Now we're talking about SmackDown ends at 10. They're not leaving out of there till 1 a.m. if you have a full class. So I say limited to a woman and a man.
What about Michelle McCool?
Michelle McCool, his wife. How many stories? I can only imagine the stories she could tell.
Because she's way more deserving than half that women's Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. Why not induct the wife and the husband together?
That would be cool.
And hey, I think it's one woman, one man. I know they want to go the celebrity route. You don't need a celebrity entrance.
They can induct each other.
Yeah. That would be cool. I think that would be really sick. It really sucks that Paul Bearer isn't here with us. Really does suck. And that would have been dope to see him bust out the urn, walk out there with the. Do you think if he was still here with us, does he go with the whole get up, eyeliner on the eyes?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sells it.
Oh. Yeah,
man, you have to, right? It's like
you have to.
But it just sucks, man. And damn it, I'm excited to see. I won't be there. I asked Andrew, I was like, "Do you want to get a cheap ticket for SmackDown just so we can be in the building?" We're gonna probably wait the day up to figure that out, but who knows, jet lag and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Taker getting inducted is big news, man. And shout out to the state of Texas. I think they should do it big. Throw them a parade. You know, Jerry's world, you could do it.
Jerry World, yeah.
You could do it huge, man. Have a big celebration for them. You got WrestleMania Access right around. You can have a whole Undertaker section. I think they can do some great things. Just all depending on what they want to do, right? So, look, it's going to be exciting. I hope this. I will be tuning in, either it's from a hotel room or from a bar somewhere in Texas, but or being there. So, we'll see. We'll see. But guys, look, we touched on. Oh, one thing we didn't touch on: Grayson Waller, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We didn't touch on
Grayson Waller, LA Knight. We talked about how great LA has been. I played you guys my favorite promo I've ever seen in LA Knight last week, and I thought, damn it, it's so funny. I watch it all the time because it's hilarious to me. Because it's The Rock, it's all of it, all in one. I haven't seen somebody do it like that since The Rock. Not that smooth. He was so quick to the draw and smooth with it. Like, I think we go with talkers. He's got to be one of the smoothest talkers I've ever heard. He's smooth at the mouth, man. He's quick.
He's good.
And I know his age.
We say it all the time. He's got everything.
Total package, man. He should change his name to the Total Package LA Knight.
Yeah, good.
Take a quick stab at a little.
That would be good. That would be good.
Call himself the Total Package LA Knight.
I like that.
That's a good way to
put it on a t-shirt. Put it on a t-shirt.
As you can see, Roman Reigns, I am the Total Package.
Yeah.
Like, I can see the feud happening. So, look, where do we go with Grayson Waller? We talked about how LA's really dragging the best out of him, man.
There's not much more to drag out of him. There's really not much more.
LA's he's really taking out the best out of this man.
He is, but it's still shit.
It's still shit.
I think I don't know what the kid is missing. He's missing something.
He's missing a lot, and that dude with him brings nothing.
Yeah.
What's his name? What is that? What's the dude's name?
I forgot his name.
That's Great Value Veer, bro.
Veer? Fucking terrible.
It's not. I don't remember what the fucking name was.
He looks like Veer, the guy that's been supposed
to debut. That's what I said. It's Great Value Veer, bro.
My man's supposed to debut on Raw for like the last 15 weeks. We still haven't seen him.
Veer wound up debuting on NXT instead.
Well, really?
It's ridiculous. But
he's dragged what he can out of Grayson Waller, and like Mark said, it's still shit.
It's still shit, yeah. Absolute shit.
I have to say I've been enjoying the feud. And I think I've been enjoying it more because of the lengths that Grayson Waller has gone to try to make himself look good against a really good LA Knight. And he's been going to different heights trying to make it work. But man, oh man, LA is just too. He just so much better, and it shows.
Listen, you got LA Knight. You have Braun Breaker.
Yep.
Why not have them go at it instead of fucking Dolph Ziggler showing up?
That would be awesome.
Braun Breaker does not need Dolph Ziggler. Sorry. No. Have those two.
That'd be great.
I mean, because that would be something I want to see at the pay-per-view.
You're talking about bringing the best, but this is what LA Knight does.
He would bring the best out of Braun Breaker.
Yes, he will. He drags out the best out of people. It's almost the same blueprint that guys like Rocky and Austin used to do. They drag the best out of you.
And I like how he like, and you said with LA Knight how he has a little bit of Stone Cold in him. I like how he took like the Stone Cold hell yeah, dropped the hell and just left it yeah. I love it, bro.
It's perfect, and the way he drops
it works for him so well.
He's damn good.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you real quick.
You know, listen, as good as people think Bobby Roode is, okay,
it's so sad because
LA Knight is way better than Bobby Roode.
And no sad part about it is Bobby was so much better back in the day.
Bobby was great. Bobby, the glorious days.
Not even the beer money days.
The beer money days, Bobby Roode was great.
The Team Canada Bobby Roode days.
Okay, yeah.
Dirty Dog Bobby Roode, no bueno.
Like, I did watch LA Knight in Impact. And look, you talking about guys making an impact, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And you gotta understand how to get the best out of guys. He gets it. He understands it 100%. Now, I thought that this would help Grayson Waller, and I'm pretty sure it will help him down the road. But he's missing something, man. I don't know what it is. He's missing something, and it's
the ability to wrestle. That's what he's missing.
It's not going over with me. I don't know why, but it's just I hold out hope for the guy because he's not a spring chicken either. He up there in age, man. So you got these two older gentlemen who are veterans in this game.
Like he's 31, Grayson Waller.
This is great. Speaking of Stone Cold, hold on. I gotta take the filter off. Give me a second, boys.
No, at some points.
Look, it says sorry, boo, but the Stone Cold 2-piece stays on during sex.
Blue jeans, vest. Look, first of all, if any woman that sees somebody go out on a date dressed like Stone Cold Steve
the Stone Cold 2-piece, bro, that's fucking awesome.
God bless you. That's all I'm gonna say. God bless you, beloved. Because if you can sit on a date with a guy dressed like Stone Cold, kudos to you.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's hilarious.
That is great.
Nah, man. But look, guys, we're rounding up.
Stone Cold goes.
Rounding up NXT here.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know how I'll power through this episode, man. I'm so damn tired.
Yeah, I'm fucking shot.
That's a power through, buddy.
I'm gonna stiff it out though.
That's a power through.
I only had to take one break. That's
a champion performance right there. Round of applause.
And
that's a champion's performance right there.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. I'm trying to go as slow as I can. And hey, look, guys, if you enjoy the show, if you enjoy the podcast, send it over, tell your friends. International loves over here from James. Appreciate you, buddy. Taking your time during work to watch us, man. That I can't thank you enough, man.
Thanks, James.
Yes,
I
sir.
really appreciate that. But Christopher Brown always been my Adrian Wojnarowski. He's
Jessica Hoffman.
Oh, Jessica Hoffman always here. Mitch showing love all the time.
Mr. Drew Kratz.
Oh, Drew, come on now. K Marvel, thank you.
K Marvel.
Christopher Brown goes, the only realistic choice in Duck and Taker and the ranking of possibilities, Rodney, is Kane, McFoley, Bruce Pritchard, or Vince. Vince, I don't think Vince wants to be on television. I don't think Vince wants to be on TV for the Hall of Fame. I think that he'll pass because he doesn't want to make it about him.
Yeah.
And ironically, right? Because this man can't. Oh my God, loves to make things about him. Loves to make things about him, but yeah, for the one time only in his life, he will not make something about himself, and I gotta give him credit for that. You know, it's Undertaker's moment. It's these guys' moment. Give them their moment. They deserve it. We seen Vince cry a lot. Rodney, I ended up with Friday off this week too. Oh snap! So he can watch the whole Thursday show. Appreciate you, brother. We gotta get the Aussie talk in. So
Aussie talk.
the Aussie facts.
I might not even watch Raw tonight, to be honest. I might just go right to bed. I'll probably just watch it on Hulu tomorrow.
I'm gonna lay in bed and watch Raw because I know it's gonna be a snooze fest, so I can get a good night's sleep and hopefully
I'll probably just catch it on Hulu tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to troop to work tomorrow. Hopefully, if I'm feeling up to par, but I need some rest, man. Body is just shot.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Me too.
I don't know what the hell I ate, but it's not good. Did not settle right with Rodney Harris. But guys, you know where to find us, man. Catch us on. You can catch us on Instagram. Catch us on Twitter. You can also catch us on Facebook. Trying to move this platform, guys, off of Facebook. I heard your complaints and comments. Not really so much complaints. I appreciate you, but Facebook has been acting real funny with your comments, guys. So we might switch our platform to Twitch. We're still working on it behind the scenes.
I think Twitch would be a better platform, to be honest.
Yeah, Facebook has been a bit of a
because you can get Twitch on anything. You can put Twitch live on your TV.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be good.
I just feel like Facebook has been really fugazi with the way they've been doing it. They're censoring on people's comments, and I'm not trying to bad talk the company, but it's been hurting.
It's bad. It's bad. I almost got locked out of Messenger before for some shit that I said in Messenger.
In Messenger?
In Messenger, yeah, they do monitor Messenger.
Are you shitting me?
I swear to God, they monitor Messenger. I literally I was able to get into my Facebook, and then I went to go log into Messenger, and it logged me out of Messenger. I had to re-log back into Messenger.
Oh, we got new opening music for Raw.
Really? I didn't even catch it. I didn't even catch it.
Brown just said James Gold, my 75th and 73rd comment on Thursday's show.
Yeah, we did get some new music for Raw. Okay, and we got some pyro in the beginning too.
Was it slap? Was it good?
It's all right.
If it's not good, like some of the best, are we gonna go over the best?
Maybe I might actually have to tune in for this. I really didn't want to, but
I love me personally. I used to love Papa Roach's opening to Raw. That was fun. But you can't go wrong with something.
I just wanna be loved.
Yep.
Oh, we got KO coming out with a cowboy hat on.
Sideways.
Looks like a taco.
Oh, you know who's gonna hit the ring after that, right? You know who's gonna call out.
But yes, sir. Rodney, can I take us out, brother?
Absolutely. Well, folks.
All right, guys. It's been another good one. We always greatly appreciate everybody coming out. Our international fans, Jessica Hoffman, as we said, Mitch, Drew, everybody that came out tonight. Catch us on Christopher Brown. Yes, always a good one. James, always great to have you, brother. Catch us on Thursday for Andrew's Hot Takes. For myself, Chris DeCarlos, and Rodney Harris, this has been Behind the Barricades. Peace.
Peace.
See ya.